Okay. Welcome back to Nick Lenz Comic Corner Classic Known Classics. This is episode number 1822 and episode number 1716. I got one IDW trade, yes, an IDW trade, and a Marvel trade, which I'll get to. Both are basically space related, so I figured out why not discuss them both together. First up, it is Transformers Dark Cybertron Volume 1. This collects a Dark Cybertron one-shot which started off this crossover event, along with Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, issues 23 to 25, and Transformers Robots in Disguise, issues 23 and 24. Written by John Barber and James Roberts, artwork by Phil Jimenez. That's the cover art here. The cover art here is done by Tom B. Long. Yeah, it's basically Shockwave releasing a bunch of zombies on the Transformers universe, plus a lot of follow up. Basically, you had to be reading a lot of basically Transformers stuff at this point. Like the one point where you have Cup up in here too. In here, he was supposedly dead because of the Infestation crossover. Yep. So you can't exactly jump at this as fresh. You gotta at least be reading Transformers at this point in time, because basically this does lead to some changes to Transformers books that would basically be there up until the reboot a few years ago. Yep. But I love this crossover. This is just the start of it. It's only the first half. Second half basically view in their comic corner. But basically the story is basically a Shockwave unleashes zombies. Yeah. From the Dark Cybertron stuff. Yeah. But this leads to a change in Megatron, which I'll get to that in book 2. But this book is fantastic. Get this book a 9.5 out of 10. You're thinking, why ain't talking very much of the book? Because it's good. That's why. Next up it is The Royals, Volume 1 of 2. Yes, this basically collects the Royals' first 5 issues of the ongoing series, plus Inhumans Prime number 1. This is written by Al Ewing. Yes, Al Ewing writes this short-lived book. Excuse me, with the artwork. Now, in the Inhumans Prime, it's Ryan Snook and Chris Allen for the Royals, the main book. The first 2 issues is done by John Boy Myers, whereas of course done by Tony Salas and Will Robinson. Yeah, this is basically what the Inhumans were up to after the events of Inhumans vs. X-Men. A crossover that nobody wanted and didn't feel necessary, but Marvel pushed for it and it barely was talked about afterwards. It's basically like a crossover that just a way to basically just degrade the humans, despite the fact all the development they've gotten over the past few years. So simply put, the story is this. The human race basically is not doing too well, so the former royal family, because Medusa is no longer the queen, basically they hand out to a new character who's the current queen now, and she also at one point dated Dante, also known as Inferno, a new Charles Soule character. So basically they decided to go to space, and they are taken to space by Marvel Boy. Yeah, he pops up in here. First time he popped up in here. First time at this point, I think the last time we've seen prior to this. Let's see. This came out in 2017. I think the last time I could think it popped up prior to this was it Young Avenger? Was it West Coast Avengers? No, I don't think it was that. I think it was Original Sins. Yes. So he brings humans to space, the royal family, all of them except one. They think Black Ball's with him, though it turns out, nope, this is not Black Ball. This is actually Maximus the Mad. Yep. And basically, during their journey, they go to the Kree homeworld, where Crystal sees Rhoda the Accuser. First time a long time. Yeah, that's up being the whole accused. Apparently, he's become new ruler of the Kree once again. This is the Kree that doesn't have much for them at all, because a lot of their stuff was destroyed during stuff like Annihilation, and was also destroyed again thanks to the Black Vortex cross, which came out a couple years prior to this one. But this has a really good start to it. I love it. I get this book roughly a 9.5 out of 10. Just really good. I like the little cosmic stuff in here. And plus, we have stuff with Marvel Boy. You can do stuff with him too. But yeah, this is basically the way to get the royal family, the main humans, off Earth. Well, except Black Bolt, who gets a very good ongoing series by Solid Omelette. I think that was his very first comic he did for Marvel. Currently, the only book he does now is, I think it's just Miles Morales Spider-Man. I'll probably get more of that next month. Yep. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for Sick Love You. Next video you probably see going up after these video goes up, probably going to be Kamen Rider, okay? Next video. Bye.